And start that and start this. Good morning. All right, I'm outside today. It's a little chilly, but absolutely beautiful. So I have my long sleeve shirt on because it is quite cool until I warm up. All right, so today is Pilates stretch. So things to focus on is your rib cage up off your hip bones, your core's belly to your back, so your core's engaged, shoulders are back, and I really want you to just work on lengthening your limbs, your body, and most importantly, your breath work. All right, so let's start off with big arm circles all the way up and around for 3. And let's go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go the other way. Sorry, the other arm. And the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's put our arms out nice and wide. Relax those shoulders down. Reaching from wall to wall. Let's reach index finger, loud finger, ring finger, and baby. And let's come across for 4. Squeeze in the back. 2, 3, and 4. And the other side. 1. Swipe that wall in front of you. 2, 3, squeezing in the back. And 4. And eye up to the sky. Every now and then I just gotta look for my little bear. All right, so we're just starting to sway nice and slowly, and then gradually getting bigger. Keep that belly pulled into your back. Push that rib cage out. And breathe. One more. And then reach all the way up to the sky. We're going to come down and do 6 full body squats, reaching for those side walls, booty back. Nice big deep breath in, going up. Squeeze those glutes and let it all hang out going down. All the way up and down. Up, down. Really exaggerate your breath work. One more. And up and coming all the way down. All right, air squats. Leg up and around for 1, 2, and 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1, and the other leg. And the other way. 3, 2, hello. Oh, you've got the bone, do you? All right. All right, let's roll our right foot. Rolling. And roll the other way. And let's get on the outside of that right foot. And on the inside. And let's get up onto those toes, pushing your arch forward. Roll across those toes. And let's do a plantar fascia stretch. So I want you to grab the shag carpet with your toes and pull it in, making your arch come up and release. Awesome. Let's roll the other foot around. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, and the other way. and on the outside, and on the inside. Up on those toes, push your arch forward, sprint across those toes. And shag carpet, pull it in, get that arch to come up, hold it, and release, and down. All right, give that foot a little shakeroo. Okay, we're gonna roll our shoulders back, rib cage up, core is engaged, and we're gonna do a little balance here. So I want you to tilt your pelvis forward a little bit, bring that leg up, and we're gonna just roll our wrist and that foot around and the other way. If you find yourself wobbling, ground that big toe. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and wave. Shake it. All right, and let's do the other side. Again, set upright, rib cage up, tilt your pelvis, bring that leg up, and roll. And the other way. Point, flex, point, flex, point. Woo! Bring it back, Patty. And wave. Shake it out. Awesome. All right, let's just give a little shakeroo. Oh, you're jumping with me? All right. Let's lengthen those arms out nice and wide again. Okay, we're going to do small arms, working all the tiny muscles. All right, so stretch those arms out, your rib cage is up, your belly's in, and we're going to pulse it forward, push it forward for 6, 5, 4. So I'm feeling my little muscles right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms are backwards. Relax those shoulders down and pulse it backwards. 1, 2. Where muscles are you feeling? 3, 4, 5, and 6. And palms are up. Push it up. Lengthen those arms. 2, 3. We're working all those tiny muscles that support the big muscles and those joints. All right, and palms are down. Push it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's do 6 circles. And the other way. And give those arms a little shakeroo. I've never seen those two play. Well, they're going to be playing. All right, sorry. Where was I? Okay, now let's do our engine, right? So we're going to do the tiny muscles in our engine, which is our glutes. All right, so our rib cage up, core is engaged, shoulders are back. Okay, we're going to come all the way down to a squat, keeping that belly pulled to your back. Your chest is open and you're looking at me. Just going, we're going to pulse it up and down, slowly pulsing all the way up. Okay, you're working those tiny muscles, coming all the way up. Squeeze those glutes, and let's come all the way down, pulsing all the way down. Booty back. Coming up again. Squeeze those glutes now. And up. Squeezing those glutes, both glutes. And release. Okay, I want you to squeeze your right glute. Squeeze your left glute. Squeeze your right glute. Squeeze your left glute. You may not be able to do that, but do it. I think it's important. Okay, now squeeze both. And let's come all the way back down. And all the way back up. Awesome. Okay, let's just get our heart rate up that little tiny bit. We're going to do step 1, 2. So starting with your right leg, right leg, kick, right, left, back, right, left, kick, right, left, back. Swing those arms. We got to get that heart rate up a tiny bit. Rib cage is up. Nice. Easy breath all the way in and out. One more. Kick it and extend it. All right, other side. Left, right, kick. Left, right, extend. Keep that rib cage and belly engaged. One more. Kick it and extend it. All right, now we're going to go sideways. So we're going to do a side lunge, crunch. First one, we're going to stay down there. So go to the side, booty back. All right. Your chest is open. All right. Just stretch out that inner leg. All right, we're ready. We're going to come up, knee to elbow, and back down for 8. 1. Keep that core, belly in. 2. 3. Booty back. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. And let's do the other side. We're going to stay down here first. Just lengthening those muscles and tendons and ligaments. All right, you ready? All the way up, knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. And now let's go up and down. So we're going to go squat, extend. All right, so feet about shoulder width apart. Squat it down, booty back. Extend those right limbs, really reaching down. Other side. Belly to your back. All right. Okay, we're going to start now. So let's stand at the end of your mat. I'm just going to take my shirt off now. Okay. So we're standing up nice and tall. Let's bring our hands up nice and tall, reaching for the sky. Your belly's to the back, right? And let's bring those arms down those side walls, coming down to ragdoll. So let's hinge at the waist. And we're just going to hang here for a little bit. Pulse your feet out. Push that heel into the mat. Breathe in and out. When you're ready, bring those heels down. And we're just going to fold your arms and just hang here and breathe. Gonna feel a stretch going up the back of your legs and your glute and your lower back. All right, let's have those arms like spaghetti. We're staying down here. We're going to do roll up our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. So have those arms relaxed, soft bend in the knees, and you're just going to pulse it up nice and slowly, finding that lowest vertebrae on your spine, and slowly roll up, belly in, chin to chest, and roll up and roll those shoulders back, coming all the way up to the sky again and back down. Soft bend in the knees, and this time we're going to roll up the left side. So have your right arm longer than your left. Feet distributed, weight distributed evenly over both. Pulse it. Find that lowest vertebrae and rolling up. You can feel the vertebrae opening up on that left side. Roll your shoulders back, up and down again. And this time, your left arm longer than your right. Remember, weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it up. Feel the right side of the vertebrae all the way up. Roll your shoulders back all the way up and back down. And now we're going to walk it out to downward dog. Walk it all the way out. All right, pulse those feet again. Lengthening those ligaments and tendons and muscles. Pushing that heel in. And when you're ready, put those feet flat. Push away from your hands. I'm up on my knuckle pads. All right, push your chest to your knees. Belly to your back. And reach that belly up to the sky. And let's just sway those hips side to side, nice and slowly. Breathe. You're going to feel that stretch from your elbow all the way down to your hip. Keep that belly pulled up to the sky. Awesome stuff. Back to center. Let's raise that right leg up high behind you. Still pushing your chest towards that back knee. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. And breathe. Bring that leg back up. And we're going to bring it into our chest for 4. 1, all the way back up. 2, 3, and 4. And this time all the way back up and bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge. Okay, we're just going to stay here. So just let gravity work. Okay, and we're going to bring our right hand all the way up. Take a look at those fingers way up there in that blue sky. Lovely. Bring it back down. We're going to switch feet. Bring it back. You're in high plank. Bring the left one up. Just sink into the lunge. And then bring that left arm all the way up to the sky. And back down. We're switching again. High plank. Right leg up. And right arm up. Bring it back down. We're going up to high lunge. So bring both hands in front of that right foot. Power up to high lunge. Okay, your belly's into your back because I don't want you arching or leaning forward. Reach for the sky and up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High lunge. Let's bring those arms all the way down those side walls. Hands come on the inside of that right foot. Drop that left leg. Shoelace to the mat. Okay, and let's wiggle this right foot to the edge of the mat and the edge of the foot. Okay, we're going into lizard. So let's open up this leg. Nice and nice and slowly. Then put your hand on the outside of that foot. I want you to push your knee into that palm and bring it back in. And then the other way. In, pushing the knee to the palm and out. In and out. Nicely done. Keep it out. And let's go into lizard. So this is high lizard. If you can, go down on your elbows or a yoga block and breathe. While you're down here, take a look and make sure that your knee is in line with that left hip. Right, I'm going to come back up to high lizard, and I'm going to bend that left leg and have a nice quad stretch. You can just bend it or reach back and just hang on to that foot, right? It's a nice quad stretch and hip flexor stretch. Don't push it. Don't want to overstretch it. Breathe. And release it. Let's bring this right foot back into the center of the mat and up on your heel. Your toe is pointing up to the sky. Your left hip is above your left knee, right? Okay, and you're going to push your booty back. Push it back, and then bring your chest down so that your right knee is underneath your right shoulder, and reach that left arm down the mat. We're stretching the hammy, so push your knee, booty back, and chest comes down. And breathe. All right, bring that foot down. Hands on either side of that right foot. We're going into high plank. You can also do plank on your elbows or on your knees. I want your belly to your back. Your hands or elbows are underneath your shoulders. And we're going to just stay here for 30 seconds, 5 breaths, in and out. Awesome stuff. Let's push back to downward dog. Push away from your hands, pushing your chest towards those knees. Breathe. And let's walk those hands all the way back to your feet. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back, coming all the way up to the sky and back down. We're going to do the same sequence, but on the other side. So let's walk those hands out to downward dog. You got it. Push away from those hands, belly being pulled up to the sky. Let's sway those hips side to side. Breathe. And let's bring that left leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. And bend that knee and look underneath that left arm. Stretch that leg out. You may get a little hammy knot when you do that. I do sometimes. All right, and we're going to bring it into our chest for 4. 1, all the way up. 2, 3, and 4. And now all the way through to your left thumb. We're in low lunge. And we're going to bring that right arm up. Again, looking up there to that blue sky. Down, switch legs. We're going to high plank. Right leg up. And left arm up. Switcheroo. Nice and slowly, controlled. Bring it back down. Whoops, I got a mosquito. Hang on. All right. All right. And now we're going to go up to high lunge. So bring both hands in front of that left foot. Power up. Belly to your back. Reach for the sky. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power up. Ground that big toe if you're getting wobbly. And 6. And stay in high lunge. And let's bring those hands all the way down. the inside of that left foot. Drop that right foot, shoelace to the mat, wiggle that left foot out to the edge of the mat, and it's up on the edge of that foot. Push out that leg, just a tiny little pressure on that, right? And then put your hand on the outside of that foot, push the knee to palm and bring it in and out. Make sure you're breathing all the way into your lungs and back out. Awesome. Stay out there. And let's go down to lizard. And breathe for 3. And let's bend that right knee. And if you can, reach back. Sometimes I get a hammy cramp. I can't do it. I'm going to get a hammy cramp. All right. And then let's bring this left foot up. Oh. Sorry, guys, I got a hammy cramp. All right, I'm back. All right. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're going to do our hammy stretch on the other side. So your left heel goes in on the mat, toes are up. Okay, you're going to make sure your right knee is underneath your right hip. Push your booty back. Reach that right arm down the mat. It's a nice stretch down that side. All right, push your booty back. Chest comes down. And breathe. Awesome. And we're going to go back up to high plank now. Okay, so hands down on the mat. Bring that other leg back. Push your shoulders back into their sockets, right? And we're going to do a plank twist to the right. Again, you can do these from your knees and plank twist to the left. To chaturanga. So drop those knees. We're going to come all the way down to the mat. And I want you to push your chest up. Let those hips relax. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come down to the mat. And push up again. And relax those hips into the mat. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Come down. Let's push up into high plank. To downward dog. Push away from those hands. Belly up to the sky. And let's walk those hands all the way to your feet. Soft bend in the knees and roll up your spine and roll those shoulders back. All right, let's get into snowbirds. So you're going to go on one knee, extend your right. Jerry's eating blueberries from our blueberry bush. Extend that right leg out the side from your hip. Shoulders are back and down. Rib cage up. Your belly's pulled into your back. Reach from side to side. Come down. Touch that floor. And then come all the way back up. Reach down your leg. We're going to stay here for a second. Reach for the sky and down that leg. And we're going to do wing dips. So touch down and come all the way back up, reaching down that leg. That's 1. Keep that core engaged. 2, 3, keep that rib cage and belly in. 4, 5, and 6. And bring that hand down to the mat. Your right hand on your hip and raise that right leg. Toe pointing down. Let's come up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to toe tap in the front, heel tap on the other side of the mat. Toe, heel, closing the hip, your hands here, feel it, opening the hip. Close, open, close, open, and let's extend those limbs, reaching from yard to yard. Ready? And we're crunching for 1, knee to elbow. 2, bring that belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's come all the way up to the other side. Left leg out directly from your hip, shoulders back and down, rib cages up, belly in, reach those arms out, reaching from wall to wall. Let's touch down and come up, looking at that hand up there, reach down your leg. We're going to stay here, stretch it out, and let's go. Wing dips. 1, 2, keep that belly pulled in. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring that hand down. Left hand on your hip, leg comes up, toe pointing down, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Toe and heel, toe in the front, heel in the back. Close that hip, open that hip. Close, open, close, open, and extend. Belly in and crunch. 1, 2. Come on, bring that belly to your back when you're crunching. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's go right into tabletop from here. So, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, belly to your back. 3 clicks of the heel, and make a wish for today. All right, we're going to bird dog. So left arm, right leg up, belly to your back, and breathe. 4, 5. Nice big breaths in and out, toe pointing down, looking straight down at the mat. Right, we're going to bring those limbs out to the side, slide them out to the side, both arm and leg. 1, 2, keep that belly pulled in. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring that hand back in and bring that right leg out to 3 o'clock. All right, and we're going to bring that leg all the way over to the other side. Look at your toes and back. Rainbow taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that leg back. We're going to go right up to the other side. So right arm, left leg up, bird dog on the other side. Lengthen those limbs and breathe. All right, sliding out to the side with those limbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hand comes down, rainbow taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it in, and let's go right down to child's pose. Slide those hands down the mat. Bring your forehead down. Nice big deep breath in and out. Okay, let's walk those hands over to the right side of the mat and your left cheek off of your left heel and breathe. Coming over to the other side, right cheek off of right heel. Big deep breath in and out. As you notice, every breath out, you sink a little further into that stretch. And back to the center. And bring your forearms down to the mat. Let's open up those knees and keep your toes together. Right, so we're going to thread the needle, do some shoulder work. So let's bring that right arm all the way up. You're opening up your chest all the way up, and bring that hand through your elbow and your knee. Palm is up. Bring your cheek down to the mat. Reach for that wall in front of you and breathe. And all the way back up again. And thread the needle. And bring that hand back to the mat. Let's do the other side. Left arm all the way up. Reach, look at those fingers way up there. And thread the needle, and cheek comes down. Nice big deep breath in and out. And repeat it. Thread and breathe. Bring that hand back down to the mat, and we're going to go back into child's pose, but with your legs open. So bring your forehead down to the mat, reach down the mat, and then let's bring our hands all the way around like a snow angel to clasp your hands behind your back. Your forehead's on the mat. And nice and slowly, let's bring those hands up behind us together and breathe. As you breathe out, you're going to come up a little higher. And bring those hands all the way back down and slide those hands down the mat, reaching for the end of that mat. And let's come up on those knees and drag those hands down the mat to your knees, up your quads, roll those shoulders back. And let's sit down on the mat with your legs extended out in front of you. All right, let's give those legs a nice little shakeroo. Sitting nice and tall, your shoulders are up and back. Hi, sweetie. No, you're not going to bite me. You've been up for a long time. Ow, 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 ow. No biting. All right, let's open up those legs nice and wide as you're shaking. Oh, go play. Go on. All right. Open up those legs nice and wide. Let's sit up nice and tall. Your belly's, oh. Open them up nice and, ow. Oh, your teeth are a little sharp. All right, sorry about the interruption. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring those hands out in front of us. Push those shoulders back and down. Okay, your rib cage is up. We're going to take this right hand, swipe it all the way across to the back, and your left hand is going to be reaching towards or over top of that right leg. Come down, bring that chest down. Breathe and breathe again. Lengthen those arms. Breathe again. Come all the way back up, and then we're going to swipe it across to the other side. And again, reach for that, your toe. Breathe out. And again. Lengthen those arms. Come back up, and we're going to come all the way over to the other side. And again. And up and across and down. Try to stay your sit bones on the mat. Your right one will come up a little bit, but do try to focus on bringing it down to the mat. Mine's up a bit, so don't worry. All right, and then come all the way back up. And let's walk our hands out the middle. As far as you can go. And breathe. Keep those hands out in front, looking straight down. Breathe again. And let's come all the way back up. And let's give those legs a nice little shakeroo, coming in 3/4. Bend that right leg, bring your foot to the inside of that left leg. And let's just have this leg drop. All right. Okay, so you're sitting up nice and tall. Let's just put a little pressure on this bent leg. Have your left foot pointing to the ceiling. Sitting tall. All right, and from here, let's do 3 crazies. So your right hand comes behind. You're going to sweep around, do a nice back arch, looking way back there, and come down for 1, 2, and 3. And let's just switch legs from here. So the left one comes in. Look at the difference from my one side to the other side. This one's already down. All right, so toes are pointing up to the sky. Okay, sitting nice and tall. So you may have to lean over, right? Because you kind of have a tendency to lean to that bent leg, but I want you sitting on those sit bones nice and tall. And put a little pressure on that leg and breathe. I don't want you to overstretch. It's not a matter of overstretching. It's just a matter of just getting out of your range of motion that tiny bit. And breath work will help you. All right. I can't believe that. I'm sitting with this knee flat. All right. Ready? 3 crazies. Ready? Let's go. 1. 2. And 3. Coming all the way back down. All right. We're going to come down with your legs together, lengthwise on the mat, sitting up nice and tall. Again, rib cage up, core is engaged, shoulders are back, head's being pulled up to the sky. Let's bring our hands out in front, push those shoulders back to where they're supposed to be. Right, so your rib cage is up, your belly is in. All right, ready? We're going to take this right arm. We're going to roll down the mat. 45 degrees. Keep that belly pulled in. And let's take this right arm back and forth for 1, 2, and 3, and the other side. Keep that belly pulled in. 1, follow your eyes with that hand, your hand with your eyes with your hand. I don't know which way it goes. All right, back. And let's bring those hands up to the sky, biceps by your ears, back down. Keep the belly pulled to your back. 2, 3, and 4. And let's reach for those toes. We're going to go into a nice forward fold from here. All right, so start wiggling, coming down on top of those legs. Breathing again. Now we're going to stay here for a bit, so you can either massage your calves, or if you can reach your toes and feet, massage those feet. Come on, poke and prod. Nice, big, easy breaths in and out. Tap on top of those toes. That's for your brain. Awesome. Okay, reach a little further. And let's roll all the way back up nice and slowly. Roll those shoulders back. Bring those hands out in front of you again. And we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down to the mat. So keep that belly pulled in, right? Belly in, rolling down. Look up to the sky. And hands come overhead. And let's reach from wall to wall. Put your belly to the back. Reach. We're lengthening our bodies. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And let's bring our arms to a T. Bring your knees above your hips. And we're going to go over to the right to a supine twist. So bring those knees over to the right. Look to the left. And put that hand back on top of those knees. And breathe for 3. Hands come to T. Let's bring those legs back over top of your hips. And let's go to the other side. Looking to the right. Try to keep those shoulders onto the mat. Breathing for 3. Come all the way back up. And let's give our legs a nice hug and roll side to side. And bring those feet down to the mat. Okay, we're going to measure up our fingers to our heels. Okay, so your fingertips touch your heels and your legs are about hip width apart. We're going to do a pelvic roll up. All right, so hands are at your side. We're going to tilt our pelvis. Actually, squeeze the blueberry first. So squeeze the blueberry with your cheeks and then tilt your pelvis, and we're going to roll up our back vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up to a high bridge. Up on those shoulders if you can. And we're coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Try to touch every vertebrae onto the mat and release that blueberry. One more time. Pick the blueberry up, squeeze it, and we're rolling all the way up. And we're rolling all the way down again. All right, we're going to do 6 glute bridges. All right, so hands are your side. Let's go up, squeeze those glutes, and back down. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then come back up. Okay, we're going to open up those legs, stay up there, and close them. Open, close. I want you to close them with the outside of your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're going to put it all together. Down, up, open, close. Down, up, open, close. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And coming all the way back down. And let's hug our knees again. Roll side to side. And bring those feet back down. We're going to take this right leg, cross it over your left knee. Open up that right knee. And then bring that knee into your belly, towards your belly button. And take your left palm to that right knee. You're going to push the knee into palm and open up that leg and bring it back. Knee to palm. Bring it back. Knee to palm. Bring it back one more time. Knee to palm. Push the knee to palm. And bring it back. Open up that leg again. All right. And then we're going to hug, grab behind our left knee. Okay. We're going to do the 4 stretch. So pull that left knee toward your left shoulder. Push out with that right elbow, making sure everything is square so that left heel is in front of the left knee and the left knee is going towards your left shoulder. Pull and push and release. And bring those legs down. A nice little shakaroo. And let's do the other side. So left leg over your right knee. Open up that knee. See how it feels. And then bring the knee to your belly button and your right hand goes on that knee. Push the knee to palm and open up that knee. If your shoulders come off the mat, that's okay. Knee to palm. We're working on the hips. Knee to palm. One more time, knee to palm. This is called flossing. We're not stopping or holding. All right, and now this is a static hold where we're holding it. So grab behind your right knee, line everything up. Your foot is in front of that right knee and pull towards that right shoulder and push out with that left elbow. Pull and push and hold. And breathe. And release. And bring those legs all the way down. Okay, let's hug both knees again. And then we're going to extend our right leg, hugging our left. I want you to lengthen that right leg and hug. This is a nice psoas stretch. Stretch and switch. Hug the left knee. Lengthen that left leg. And switch. And switch. And bring those knees back down to the mat. Okay, let's bring our hands up above our shoulders. Push those shoulders into the mat. Okay, so that's where I want you to be. I want your belly pushed to the mat. And then bring your knees up above your hips. All right, so shoulders are into the mat. Your belly's pushed into the mat. Your knees are above your hips. Roll those hips towards your belly button. And we're going to do dead bug. So right arm, left leg coming down. Hold that belly so still and back up. For 1, same side. 2, push the belly to the mat. 3, 4, 5, belly to the mat, and 6, and readjust, shoulders to the mat, belly to the mat, roll those hips towards the belly button, and left arm, right leg. Keep that belly in. 2, 1. 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, same side, right arm, right leg. 1, 2, 3. Push the shoulder into the mat, 2, 4, belly in, 5, and 6. Ow. All right, other side, left arm, left leg, belly into the mat. Come on, push it in, and let's go. 1, 2. Really focus on that belly. You know what to do with your arm and leg. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, 4 of all 4 limbs going. Ready? Back and down. 1. Oh, I got a dog attached to my foot. 2,
Tessa.
3, and 4. All right, kids, come all the way back up. This is Tessa the Tasmanian Devil. All right, let's sit cross-legged here. She has teeth, kids. All right, so let's sit nice and tall, shoulders back, open up those legs, put a little pressure. Don't overstretch, just till you feel it. And then breathe. And it will automatically go a little further. Instead of pushing, use your breath work, okay? All right, sitting nice and tall. Let's change feet. Nicely done. And bring your soles of your feet together. Bring them in and open up those legs. And breathe. Awesome. Hands behind. Let's do some knee taps, pushing your hip flexor forward. And then sit however you want to sit comfortably, right? Roll those shoulders back, rib cages up, belly's in, and we're going to do some neck stretching. So right now, we're going to take this right ear and bring it over to your right shoulder, keeping those shoulders down. Don't move those shoulders. Okay, ear to right shoulder, stay there. Feel the stretch. Now look up with those eyes. You should feel a little higher in your neck. And now look down with those eyeballs. And you should feel it across your trap. And bring them back and bring your head back. Left ear over top of your left shoulder. Keep those shoulders back and down. Look up. Look down. And come back. Let's take our chin over to our right shoulder. And come on all the way across to the other shoulder. And back to center. And let's draw 3 circles with your nose. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And let's just roll those wrists around. Wave. And let's just take your hand, left hand to your right elbow. And I just want you to massage going down your arm and just point and flex nice and slowly. Find a tendon that's a little tight and just massage it coming all the way down to your wrist. And then when you're at your wrist, I want you to just squeeze a little bit tight on that wrist and give it a little shake. And let's do the other side. So just massaging, you're going to find a tendon, I'm sure you are, that's a little tight. Follow it all the way down. Just massage it all the way down. You got a bite mark, that's sore. All the way down to your wrist. Squeeze and shake. And then let's come lengthwise onto your mat. We're going to do 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, ragdoll is this. All right, so hang those, fold those arms and just hang down here. We're going to stay here for a while. So just nice big deep breaths in and out. You can sway side to side if you like, or just hang here. All right, have those arms nice and loose. And let's give those legs a nice, great big hug. Give them a big hug and say, thank you, legs, for letting me do all the things that I can do. And then come back down, soft bend in the knees, wiggle those arms. We're going to roll up that spine again. Lowest vertebrae all the way up, chin to chest, over top of those shoulder blades, and roll those shoulders back. And that's it for Friday. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Let's shake it out. High fives, and we'll see you on Monday. Enjoy this gorgeous day.